even the NEP, I think this idea should come out somehow, in a different way and all that. So if you go to the next slide, please. So final thing is I want to show is the Stanford Design School, which came up with this idea of design thinking. It's 5 steps. Empathy is about needs assessment. Ask your users, who are you solving the problem for? What are you solving? Define the problem statement. Many companies fail because they are going for solutions rather than they're solving something, but they're solving the wrong problem. They're not actually solving they're giving some solution, but it's not the problem that I want to solve. And then you ideate solutions, then you prototype and test it. So if you go to the next one, please. If you go to the next one. So yeah, it's the same thing that I just said. You can click on it 5 times and then ideate, prototype, and test. Next slide, please. So next slide, please. So this is something I wanted to tell you. Some students in a mechanical engineering class at Stanford, this idea was offered, and the instructor asked, come up with idea for healthcare and analytics. They did extremely well. They got their A grades and all that stuff. But then they went to the product that they had to build was baby incubators. So they built something that was really good, which was they took a $20,000 incubator and made it like $1,000. That was their innovation. But the problem is they did it for California. So the instructor said, why don't you take it to Nepal? They took it to Nepal and nobody bought it. They said, we can't carry this from here to there and all that stuff, up the mountains and all that stuff. Build us something that we want. That's when the students realized they built something, but for California. So you need to build it for your user. So that's when they came up with this bag that the infant baby bag that you see, that's called Embrace. This is a multi-million-dollar company right now. It becomes, the temperature when it's hot, it becomes cold. When it's cold, it becomes warm. India buys this biggest buyer of this product. Okay, so it's $10 right now. So it's amazing how they came up with this simple idea, but they had to go through this failure mode to find this thing and all that. So next slide, please. So you can click, you can pass this because it's the story of Embrace, and these kids were on Time Magazine and all that stuff. If you go to the next one. So this is called design thinking. Next idea, next one. So children with cancer were very afraid to enter the cancer